So a very good morning and a very warm welcome to everybody to what I think has to be the most important day for NHS Wales in our annual cycle. I'm Tracey Cooper, I'm Chief Executive of Public Health Wales, and I am delighted, honoured and very excited because I don't know, I'm not trusted enough to know who the winners are, so I'm going to be the one that's jumping up and down as well. So I'm absolutely honoured to be here today with everybody to celebrate the fantastic services that take place every day, which we're going to be hearing about as the hours go by. And this is our 8th year, and I think it's fair to say that the quality of awards and the quality of submissions are just getting better and better and better, and that's thanks to everybody in the room and many of our colleagues who aren't here today. Just before we kick off, I do have to do some housekeeping, and you'll be pleased to hear that apparently we've already had a fire drill this morning, so that's us done for the week. But if we do have a fire alarm, run through the hills, through those two doors at the back, and just pick up people who have been thrust forward in the spree. But we are not expecting anything. If we do, please just make it an orderly exit. So every year, these awards celebrate the success of every single one of you and our colleagues in really endeavouring to provide the highest quality of care that we can for the patients who we serve, because we have a very privileged role in serving the 3 million of our population. And of course, we're all members of the public as well, and so we have vested interests to make sure that the care that we provide is excellent. And the purpose of the awards, as we know, is to encourage us all just to strive to continuously improve the services that we provide. But to celebrate success, we all read the press every day and in every healthcare system, and we're not alone in Wales. It's kind of tough at times because it tends to be, as often is the case, is more the bad news than the excellence and the good news of what takes place. So this is really important for us to take a moment, pause and just celebrate the excellence that happens, but also, as importantly, to share that. And I think part of our challenge in these awards, and something that I hope we need to provide a bit more service from, a bit more support around 1,000 Lives, is hearing the excellence and how do we disseminate that. And so how do we make sure that we can approach that and embed that in other parts of Wales. I am mindful though, and I just want to say just for a couple of seconds if I may, you're fantastic. Everything that you've put forward and the submissions of the awards are excellent. And I'm mindful over the course of the next number of hours, we have thousands of colleagues who are working in the NHS as we speak this morning, who are providing excellent care for our people of Wales. So they're not in the room, they're there doing the jobs to allow us to be here. So I just thought perhaps you'll join me in just showing our thanks by a round of applause for everybody who's providing services. So thank you for that. We should never forget that. So we launched the 2015 NHS Awards quite late last year, and we've received over 160 entries in 8 categories, which is just fantastic. And I have been asked to say by the judges, who will not get off lightly in a moment, that they have been an excellent calibre. And as I said earlier, every year the quality of the submissions just gets better and better. And so we've had a range of storyboards submitted from all aspects of healthcare, but also you'll be hearing from some of our partners who we increasingly work with to provide the best quality of care that we can, particularly when we're getting into a more integrated approach to care. So very diverse and very focused around partnership, which was great. I've also been asked to say from the judges that it was also very heartening with the theme of co-production, of how many of the awards that you'll be hearing about this morning have been developed with the people who we're providing services for, and it's really noticeable. The quality of the services and the outcomes and the experience for patients is very clear where that whole approach has been through co-production, so thank you very much to everybody. Also a theme is about us working, as we know, easily rolls off the tongue, but smarter, not harder. We all put a lot of our hearts and our lives into providing services. And the challenge for us is how we can do that in the most efficient and effective way that benefits patients. And that is about innovation, and that is about improvement. And in the world of prudent healthcare for us all, the awards like this are a great opportunity to really show prudent healthcare in action in a way that we can be innovative and as effective as we can be in improving patient outcomes. If you are interested after this morning in finding a little bit more about the good practice, I think you've got flyers on your table to look at the Good Practice Wales website, and there's also some information around the previous NHS Wales Award winners on that site. So today, judging the NHS Wales Awards, we've had a two-stage process. We've had the short list of the 3 entries for each category, and a lot of work has gone on from our esteemed judges to do that. So a team of 3 judges not only sat in a room and looked at these, but they actually visited just to really see and eyeball everybody, the shortlisted entries, and just gathered that more qualitative and experienced view before choosing the winner. So I have to at this stage express all of our sincere thanks to our judges who really have contributed time, in hours and out of hours, which is the nature of what we do. And your expertise has, I think, given us fantastic winners and the shortlisted finalists. So can I ask the judges to stand up? They're going to kill me now. And can we maybe join me in thanking our judges? So up you get, judges. Okay, you can sit down now. Now you know who to blame when you're not a winner, okay? We have their registration plates if you're interested. And finally, before we get on to the business proper, I know there's quite a few people in the room who are Twitter geeks, because I was joining in some of that Twitter chat last night, and we had people from all over Wales tweeting on trains and hopefully not in their cars while they were driving. So if you are interested in joining that conversation, please tweet hashtag NHS Wales Awards, and also if you want to like our Facebook page, which is NHS Wales Awards as well, and there's some information in the ceremony booklets. And so to the ceremony this morning, in a moment I'll just be introducing our keynote address from Vaughan Gething, our Deputy Minister for Health. We then have Andrew Goodall, our Director General for Health and Social Services and Chief Exec of the NHS. It's a very snappy title, that, isn't it? who you know well, who's also going to say a few words. And then we'll get into the awards proper. And then I'm going to invite Ruth Hussey, our Chief Medical Officer, towards the end of the awards to present 9 special humanitarian awards to our staff. And then you'll let off to have some lunch. We will feed you, and a chance to view the posters. If you haven't already, they're fantastic. And thank you to everybody for the time you put into those.